The reason why you are not able to manifest things into your life is because there is something underneath which is happening at your subconscious level, which you need to address right now in order to manifest good things into your life or whatever you want to manifest. So, first of all, let's say you want to manifest SP, house, job, health, money, anything it could be. Everything starts first of all with the self concept. You need to observe with what self concept you are operating your manifestation. What are you choosing to believe about your manifestation? What is your self concept around that manifestation? And you have to figure out the limiting beliefs around that manifestation. And if you have any trauma associated, maybe during your childhood, you have learned so and so things about money, relationship, job, health, whatever. Maybe you have heard some certain statements which are embedded in your subconscious, which you even right now, till now, you believe in those statements. So, you have to first of all entertain all those blocks, and all those blocks are the reason why you are not able to manifest even till now. And you say that visualization and affirmations, all these doesn't work, is because you already have the block. And when you don't have a clear space in your mind, when your brain is already filled with a lot of limiting beliefs and there is no clear space in your subconscious to put the actual belief which are needed to manifest your desire, then how will you manifest? So first of all, your job should be to clear out that space, figure out what are your limiting beliefs and break them. And to break those limiting beliefs, you have to ask certain questions to yourself. You have to do healing, you have to do inner child healing, you have to do shadow work. There are so many things you can do to break your limiting beliefs. And once your limiting beliefs are completely out of your subconscious, your manifestation will become inevitable. There is no way you are not going to manifest. It is going to be inevitable. So, your only focus should be to remove your limiting beliefs. And to remove limiting beliefs, I'm just giving you here some example of money. So, you have to ask yourself these questions. How was I raised during my childhood? What I heard about money growing up? What do I think about rich people? And when I think about being wealthy, what negative consequences come into my mind? And like this, there are so many questions you can ask yourself, and whatever answer is coming, it is coming from your subconscious, which is already programmed during your childhood. When you were 2 years old, from 2 years old to let's say 14-15 years old. So that's how we are being programmed, we are being hypnotized by the people around us, because in that is the age when we are in the hypnotic stage. Like our subconscious is in the hypnotic stage. We learn, like whatever we are listening, it is directly going to the subconscious level. It is directly going to your subconscious, and there is no contradiction your subconscious mind makes in that. So you are directly putting all those things directly into your subconscious, and it becomes your reality during your adulthood. So you need to very precisely define all of your limiting beliefs and work on those limiting beliefs. So here is an example. Money is the root cause of all evil, and rich people are greedy. Getting rich is not safe. We are not we don't deserve to be rich. There are certain statements that we have heard while growing up, like money doesn't grow on trees. So these are all limiting beliefs that we have been given by our parents, by our parents, by society, by teachers, by our friends, whatever, by our peers, whatever, whoever. But you have to acknowledge that these beliefs, we have got them from the society, because at that time when we were a kid, we had no way to give those beliefs to ourselves, because we were just kid, we just don't even know, we are new to this world, we don't know about anything, so we are learning by perceiving. So all the while we are growing up, we are perceiving and learning, and through that we tend to form so many limiting beliefs, which actually stops the growth of our life when we are adult. So you have to work on your limiting beliefs, and this is one of the examples that I've given you. How can you work on your limiting beliefs? And once you have worked on your limiting beliefs, there is a thing called as frequency. You have to create a frequency so strong around your manifestation that you are no longer wanting that thing, but you are living with your desire. You are living as if you already have it, you are not looking for it outside. So you have to live in that frequency so hard that I'm not looking for my desire is here right now, because there is no separation between you and your desire in time and space. And in order to manifest, you have to embody that version of yourself, embody that identity who already has it. Because the person who already has their desire do not long for their desire, that I want it, I hope it happens. They are no more in that state. Think about it. If you already have your desire, if you are manifesting money, or if you are manifesting a relationship, whatever, imagine if that person is just sitting next to you, you are talking to that person. Will you ever desire to be with them? Will you ever desire to have that money? No. So the separation is an illusion. There is no separation between you and your desire. In the time and space, in your imagination, you already have your desire. And that's what the Neville says, that manifestation is always instant. For the desire to reflect in the 3D is one construct of the 3D, one construct of the reality that we are living. Even if the kind of reality, reality we are living is itself an illusion. So everything is an illusion. Everything is an illusion. So because we are living in physical reality, so we are bound with the illusion of time, and we follow time. But in the space, there is no concept of time. The present, past, and future, everything is existing right now. And in your parallel reality, you already have that desire. So, in order to shift in that parallel reality, you have to act as if you already have it. You have to basically convince your subconscious that I am already in that reality, I'm already living in that reality. So once your subconscious gets convinced, you do not have to even move your finger to manifest your desire. It just happens. As I said, subconscious has no logic. There is no logic in subconscious. It just happens. All it needs, the some amount of evidences, some amount of delusion, some amount of repetition. That's all it takes for your subconscious to get reprogrammed. That's it. That's all you need to manifest any of your desires. And one takeaway, if you can take from this video, is that you have to completely admit this, that there is no separation between you and your desire. In time and space, you and your desire are the one. You are already living with that. So in this, the 3D reality that we are living in, and if you do not have that desire because of the time construct that we are living in, how can you see that you don't have your desire? There is no way that you don't have it. Imagination is more reality than the reality that we are living in. That's what the Neville says. Imagination is the only reality. So once you have that thing in the time space, you have it right now.